Hey, it's me from the future, the first of 3 times you'll see me. I want you guys to understand that this video is quite, janky in the audio recording and all that stuff. I'm really sorry. It's my first time recording a podcast. Forgive me. Anyway, on to the podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new podcast, The Ink Spot. Now, you might be wondering what this podcast is about, and I'm wondering the exact same. I have no idea what I want to do with it. I mainly just have a name and an intro and decided to make a podcast. I'm probably going to, for the first couple of episodes, if I continue this, I'm probably just going to be trying a bunch of different things, reading Reddit stories, talking about current events, doing stuff like that. Eventually, when I find something that fits, I'll really start, going into that a bit more. But right now, as this is the first episode, it's just kind of to get a taste, to kind of get a feel on how I want to run this channel in the future. Now, you guys probably weren't wondering this, but I'm going to answer it anyway. What software am I using? Currently, I am recording this on Audacity. It's a free audio recording software. It's really good for beginners, as it does a lot of stuff. It distorts your voice. You can do a bunch of stuff like that. I am recording this on a newer, or is it like newer? It's like Neewer. It's the NW7000. I got it for like $20 on Amazon. It's a good microphone. My computer is a Dell, Inspiron 3000. I really don't know. And the video editing software is VSDC Video Editor. So everything right now is free, basically. I'm going, very low budget for this thing, as I don't even know if this thing is going to survive. I don't know if my YouTube channel right now is going to even get 3 subscribers. I've tried this kind of podcast idea in the past. I have another channel. I'm not going to link to it because I haven't posted in forever. And it's not the best. It's not the most quality videos, but I did one episode where I did something similar. I just couldn't keep up with the channel, and I feel like before I really start getting, while my channel's in low stages, don't expect me to, post regularly. I feel like once I start getting a decent amount of viewers, then I'll start posting regularly. I really don't know how to do this whole YouTube thing. I'm not new. I'm just not the best at it, The channel that I did, it was just a lot of maintenance, and I was having trouble figuring out what video ideas I wanted to do. And I'm telling you, I recorded at least 50 videos, that never got published. And it was just, I enjoyed doing the video making more than I enjoyed publishing it. And frankly, I don't even know if I'm going to publish this. If I'm even going to make the channel. But I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to do it. It's probably going to die. But frankly, I don't care. I'm bored. It's quarantine. School starts on the 30th, which really sucks. So I'm trying to, do something fun before school starts. Actually, I should be writing a language arts paper right now. Yeah, COVID has really messed up everything, I'm going to tell you, the first time I walked into a store wearing a mask, I think it just felt very weird. I felt like I was going to get stopped and accused for trying to robbing the store. We went to a Home Depot, I believe. That was the first place I went to since the quarantine, when the quarantine started. And now, I'm living in Philadelphia, I'm living near Philadelphia, so, quarantine has started to lift. I got my first haircut by a professional about a week ago, so that was cool. My hair is nice and short again. Things are going better, at least in my area, but I know that things are getting worse everywhere else. This crisis is, it's kind of weird. People are all saying that it's getting better, but is it really? Even though they're saying it's getting better, things are just getting worse because we're getting we're getting too comfortable. You can't really get too comfortable, I did see. I'm kind of changing the topic here. Well, I don't know how to podcast. I'm not the best at it, and I'm not going off a script. Everything that I'm doing right now is being ad-libbed, so can we just, can I get some credit for that? I don't know exactly where I want this episode to go, so I'm just saying a bunch of random stuff and hoping that it all, connects. So don't hate me. This is my first ever like actual podcast, so don't hate me that it sucks. Just appreciate the effort and maybe come back next episode in like a year. I saw these gas masks, and I kind of want to get one. Because at some point we're going to have to go back into school. And I feel like it'd be the coolest thing to show up to school in, like, a Soviet gas mask or something like that. Like, I don't think that there are any... I'm guessing that the school rules are going to say that, like, you need to wear a mask, but it doesn't, ban gas masks. So I kind of want to get something like that. Maybe a military-grade gas mask, but that would be kind of cool. Speaking of turning up to school and some weird stuff, I was at my grandparents' house over the 4th, and we passed this, they live in rural Pennsylvania, so out by Ohio, and I saw a fire truck for sale. It was like a 1960s fire truck, but it was a fire truck for sale, and I thought how dope that would be, like, showing up to, like, different places with that. Like, imagine pulling up to a party with, like, this giant-ass fire truck. I think it'd be cool. I mean, it'd be terrible for gas, You'd, have terrible gas mileage, I'm assuming, on that thing. But dang, it would be cool. It really would be kind of classy, And I also wonder, would the insurance change since it's a fire truck? Would you need a different license to drive a fire truck? I have a lot of questions about that. Well, while we were out there, I also went to a flea market in Ohio. I think it's called Rogers. It's out in eastern Ohio. I'm actually going to look it up on Google right now, so you might hear some clicking. I really enjoyed it. There was this really cool sign that was like some government thing. It wasn't Area 51. It was like Area something. It said, gas masks required beyond this point. It was this big thing. It was like 6 feet by 2 feet sign. It was really cool. It's not swamp meat. Flea market. Yeah, Rogers Flea Market. So, yeah, it was crazy hot, I'm telling you. And I was wearing a mask and I kind of regret it. It was crazy. Oh, whoa, there's a fire there? Huh. Yeah, it was really interesting. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's the gas mask sign, if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see. Must wear. Gas mask beyond this point. I know you guys are just hearing typing and me, talking about random stuff. No, this is all like face mask stuff. I'm telling you, I was at Staples the other day, and they had like masks, like a pack of maybe less than 100, like blue surgical masks, and they had like those things that they put around like TVs and stuff. It's like that circle thing that's tied around it, to stop people from stealing them. There were those around these like $20 masks. It was crazy. And then there's this other area that has reusable masks, and there isn't any protection around those. It's very strange, Once again, I'm going to change the subject crazily. I don't know how to do transitions well, and I'm just talking about whatever's happening in my life. So deal with it. I don't know how to make a podcast. So, every Tuesday, for the past couple of weeks in Philadelphia, we've been, my family and I, we've been going to this synagogue. Now, by the way, we're not Jewish, but my dad has been working at a program that, works with the synagogue. It's called Breaking Bread on Broad. It's on Broad Street at the synagogue. It's Rodef Shalom, Congregation Rodef Shalom. And basically what they do is they provide, free meals for people who need them. And it can get really busy. Like, we're outside, we have to order milk and stuff. I really find it fun. Just this past Tuesday, we gave away 60 meals. We ran out of meals in 30 minutes. 60 meals in 30 minutes. Normally, it takes us a few hours to do it. We're done by 11. We come in at 6 to get everything prepared, which is crazy because I'm used to getting up at like 11 over quarantine in summer. But, we get up at 6. We drive over to the city. We get all the stuff situated and unpacked. At around 9 o'clock, they start coming. And then we're done by around 11:30. So that's the regular schedule. But we just started bringing diapers and as well feminine hygiene products, because a lot of the people showing up are women and stuff, and they all mainly have, younger children. And our diapers and feminine hygiene products 2 weeks ago, they went out like crazy. It was like 3 minutes in, they were all gone. Okay, not actually 3 minutes, but Well, my dad told some of them, it's like, oh yeah, if you want diapers, you can come in probably around 8:50 and be early. Well, the people who we talked to, most of the people there came at like 8:20, which is really early. We had everything sold out by 9 and we left by like 9:10. It was insane. We sold like 2 hours of food. Wait a sec. Yeah, we sold around like 2-3 hours of food in 30 minutes. It was crazy. 2 weeks ago, we had another problem. Our delivery driver for the milk was extremely late. Like, it was like 9:30 and the truck hadn't come. The truck normally comes at like 7 o'clock. It was super late. And we had people lined up forever back. So we had to like get everything out and start serving like really quick. It was crazy. The week before that, it was super rainy. So we've had something weird go wrong every single week. Every week, something, weird has happened. Except for the first week, nothing weird happened. Last week, it wasn't really weird. It was just very, like, they came early. But, like, something different has happened every week. It's never been normal. Our last week is next Tuesday is going to be our last week doing that with them. And I'm kind of sad because I really enjoyed it. It was stressful, but it was a fun kind of stressful, It's almost like when you're playing those stressful games. Like, if you enjoy playing, like, Cooking Fever, you might enjoy this. It's not the same because we just have one person, like, I run the milk. My sister runs the lunches and dinners. But it still feels like that kind of like this enjoyable but very stressful situation, Yeah, that's that. I'm kind of running out of time. How long have I been going? 2 minutes. 2 minutes so far is the longest I've been able to hold up a podcast. And even then, it was very broken. So I feel like I'll end this podcast a lot early. It's really not going to, get any views. And I'm mainly going to be posting this as kind of way for me as a reference for me going ahead. But yeah, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye. Once again, me from the future. First things first, last time I came from the future, my microphone was unplugged, and that's why it sounded weird. Second, I realized that there were a lot of weird cuts and stuff. I had some problems with recording this thing. I'm sorry about the kind of weird edits, like the weird cuts and stuff. I hope you guys understand that. So, like I said earlier, be safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.